Yat'e Tkenyazi and She. I am a part of Whitehorse High School. I'm a senior, and I have a bright future joining this program. And I see myself doing big things in this program.
The Fields program helps a local community, and we take and we invest into individuals. We invest into their future by educating them locally and bringing them into local industries. And that is our goal, to reach out and so they can stay in their community and raise their families in the area that they grew up in.
Electrical mechanical technology from Fields has taught me a lot about electronics, and I really like that because it's the future.
Fields is like, it gives you more experience and like what you want in the future. It helps with whatever you want to go into. It's useful in a lot of jobs.
Field programs helped me make a decision on what I wanted to do after high school. Before, I was not aware of electricians and how much they make and everything that they do around the company that they employed with. It helped me make a choice in going to electric engineering because I was going to go to college without an idea of what I wanted to be after high school, and the Fields program helped me with that.
It's given him a sense of being a man. It's given him confidence of what he wants to be and how to go about it. As instructors, as the teachers that through this program, they've given him different ways to go about getting this degree.
It's trying to get them ready for life after high school, whether it's technical school, the military, trade school, college, and Fields hops right into that. Doyle and I have been talking about what could we do in the freshman year? What could we do in the 7th grade year? What could we do in the junior year so that when scholars reach that senior year, they're ready to implement their plan and get started with like that electromechanical technologies program.
The skill sets that our youth can learn from industries like energy fuels is huge, because we're going to need the youth to come in and help us develop more innovations, more systems, different systems. Using their creativity and their skill sets, they will help the future of industries. So at Energy Fuels, we are now producing rare earth metals. It's a complicated issue, the things that our chemical engineers have to overcome. But because of their talent, their skill set, their ability to solve problems, they were able to produce rare earth metals, something that in this country hasn't been done in a very long time. And now we have moved from uranium into the rare earth industry. So rare earths are what you find in your cell phones and all your electronics. The things that we used to buy out of the United States, we can now bring here, and because of the talent and because of the education of the people that work here in this facility, we are able to do that. We can get off the dependency of other nations and extract those metals right here in our own country.
The hands-on learning with the field program has allowed me to have a better process and understanding at what goes on at the mill when it comes to troubleshooting.
The Fields program helped prepare me for my internship at Energy Fields. For example, they helped me with getting a motor started because we were having trouble with the motor and it wasn't turning on.
The things that we do there at the plant is troubleshoot. Some of the instruments don't work, and that's when us technicians or electricians go in and figure out what the problem is.
We did all of our troubleshooting skills that we learned, and we were able to figure out the problem. We got it working again, and we closed out that work order.
Solving a problem while troubleshooting is really exciting. I just accomplished something, like a goal, and I think that's what we live for.
Fields with Whitehorse High School is making that preparation actionable, and they have already taken some steps for their career or their technical school or college, whatever their hopes and dreams are, because Fields is involved. Our scholars get to keep working with Fields staff, so that mentorship really leads to that pipeline that goes beyond high school.
The Fields program is going to provide the opportunity for students to stay local. They don't have to go off the reservations. That brain drain where they're now taking their skills and working for a company in Phoenix or Dallas or wherever. They don't need to do that now. They can stay here on home, and they can be with their family. They can help their kids learn their tribal identity. We're a better place than being right here next to grandma, next to grandpa, where they can learn about the traditional ways. And that's great about what the Fields program is providing for these students, that they don't have to go off thousands of miles or hundreds of miles, but they're right here at home.
When Fields came in with a project that they said they can actually work with a student and put these labs in place and with the school and teach the kids, I mean, that's like a bright light that came open. Hey, this is what we're looking for. This is what we want. And so again, we benefit as a company. The community benefits.
But the program that Phil is putting together for these students to start at junior level and go to senior level and graduate with the skill set in, that already sets them up for maybe getting a job after high school. Even though if they go into higher education, that still sets them up that they'll learn the skill when they're going to high school. So I think it's a really good program that Fields envisioned to bring into our local high school.
The internships that Fields has been able to introduce to our students has really brought in a huge link to bridging into a lifelong career path. And so they're able to get their foot in the door with this internship. A lot of them are having scholarships come through the industry. They're getting jobs offered to them. So it's really like their foot in the door to keep moving on. They could follow this career path their whole life and have a sustainable livelihood.
You have that vision of how you want your child to be, to be able to take care of themselves, to be able to provide for themselves, and and one day for their family, for his wife, for his kids.
Having these students come back here, having a high-paying job, I think in the long run it's going to be great, because you're going to be able to do things for themselves and not rely on the chapter. They're going to be able to help promote their own community and help sustain their communities.
As part of the community of Montezuma Creek and the student of Whitehorse High School, we, the community, would love to see Fields program expand, and by that happening, a building would be built here. This is the swimming pool, and past that is a 20-acre land, which would be a great spot for the training and learning center for the Fields program. As part of Dene, I really admire this program. I'd love to see other Navajos, other people to join the program and to have a shot in life at a better future, a brighter future. And I ask that you help us out with that. This is a direct message to anyone that wants to do this Fields program. I highly encourage you guys to join, because it'll open up so much. It'll make you think of life better. And I know that some people have problems going on in their life right now, but this will definitely help you out. This will keep you busy. This will keep you out of trouble. This will prevent stuff. Promise me it will prevent stuff like homicide, suicide, just taking drugs. It'll help you out. It'll make you a better person. And I highly encourage you guys to join the program.